I struggle so hard with navigating a situation where someone is trying to help, but what they're doing is not helpful. Usually more hindering, actually. But since their intention is good, it's seen as rude if I said as much. Even though, in my mind, it's kinder in the long run to be honest, because in situations like this, they're not accomplishing what they want to be doing either. But in my experience, people do not take kindly to that sort of honesty. It's like their intentions count for more than it should because their execution is objectively doing the opposite of those intentions. So, I was helping on a work project because my partner's father's business was behind schedule, and his father has suffered an injury that stops him from having full functionality of one of his arms. So, I was chipping in, doing physical tasks. And one of those tasks was taking down and constructing scaffolding, which is heavy and awkward, and I can do it, but typically I have to handle the pieces a certain way. I can't throw them around like they're nothing like other burly men can. And as the people were handing scaffolding boards down, Z's father was standing next to me and taking one side with his good arm while I caught the other. But the thing was, I was still taking all of the weight. I was just having to do it in a spot and a position that wasn't ideal for me. I was straining my arms a lot more, having to extend them by making room for someone else to help than if I just did it myself. And I couldn't find it in me to be direct and comment on it, like, no, please, I'd like to do this myself. You're not just not helping, but you're making it harder for me. So I just kept my mouth shut and compensated and was a lot more sore and tired than I would have been once we were done. And the problem is, I know that people don't receive that sort of thing well, and they find it rude even if it's true. If you're not helping, then you should stop helping. But they get so offended. He specifically is always very quick to go, well, I'll go fuck myself then, and pout off somewhere else, because I know he always wants to be helpful, but just isn't. But also, on top of being perceived as rude, even when I'd just be advocating for things not to be harder on myself, I feel as though to bring such a thing up once ruins the relationship for it to occur again. Like, I've had instances in life when I've told someone that I don't want help with something once, or don't want to go to a certain kind of event once, and then it's treated like I have burned that bridge forever. They won't try and help me with that something again because clearly I don't want it, or they won't invite me to something again because I must not want to ever go again. And as someone who is so sensitive to needing to know that I'm wanted to participate in something, I find the lack of nuance that other people have around this to be really annoying. It lacks so much context. Like, yes, I didn't want help this one time on this one thing. That was that time. Context and circumstances change. Why are you burning that bridge? So basically, I feel like if I'm ever honest about how unhelpful someone actually is, I'll just be ruining the possibility of ever getting help again. Because people be like that. So I just grin and bear it. And I wish we lived in a world where we could be honest, and it would be so much more efficient and reduce unnecessary difficulty.